Let's do this thing, huh? Let's do this thing, huh? Good? Good. Still good? Still good. Hello and welcome to tonight's LOL Esports Roundup. We're going to cover the LEC Season Finals that occurred today and then preview tomorrow's series as part of the LEC Season Finals. Predictions, I'm 275, 131. I had Fnatic winning 3-1. They would win 3-2. Humanoid 29 and 29, 31% of damage would lead the way. Noah 21, 8 and 32 at 80 carry. Crowny was the best player for BDS, going 22, 11 and 30, 33% of damage in the loss. So Wonder played in this one instead of Oscarin, and if you missed yesterday's roundup, I went over 5 separate teams that have made player decisions and organization decisions over the last 10 days or so, and Fnatic were one of them. Oscarin having hand surgery, so Wonder played in his place for this one. They had already locked down a spot internationally. Obviously, some people want to think that it's not a lock for BDS, but technically BDS are going to Korea to play against Golden Guardians to go to the main event for Worlds. So as far as I'm concerned, they qualified for Worlds. Now, back to Fnatic. So Wonder plays in place of Oscarinin, and honestly, Adam got the better of him. For the early part of this series, I would say, game 1, Wonder was playing Orange, so what do you expect? Game 2, I believe that was Renekton and Jax. Wonder was able to get 2 solo kills onto Adam because Adam would dive under the turret and die, but Adam still had a pretty sizable gold lead. And throughout this series, Adam had a good gold lead over Wonder. It isn't a shock, though, because, Wonder is coming off of the bench, right? However, Fnatic had some interesting wrinkles. Karthus in the jungle for games 1 and 2. That would go away after that, but that is something we have not seen out of anybody, to my knowledge, in the major regions thus far. So, something to make note of. I talk about it with G2 all the time. I will give Fnatic their flowers. When you bring out a wrinkle like that no one else is doing, now it has to be respected. Now these teams have to wonder, going into next weekend, is that a thing we have to be ready for? Do we think we have something to play against it? Are they going to let it go through draft, let Fnatic play it, and then see what happens? AP jungle being paired with an Ornn and top for Wonder makes a lot of sense, or even being paired with an AD carry mid to offset. You don't want too much AP action going on there. So, excuse me, I thought Razork offering that was interesting. I thought he did better than Sheo in other moments. Game 3, I believe Fnatic won in part due to Razork stealing a Baron when the game was in BDS's favor. That would allow Fnatic to kind of get themselves in a position where they could win that game. I thought that was huge. And I thought Sheo just didn't have nearly as many pop-off moments. Mid lane, Humanoid, I thought was... So Adam gapped Wonder in top lane. I thought Humanoid got the better of Nuke in 4 of the 5 games. The LeBlanc game, I will say Nuke was better. But the other games, it was definitely favored Humanoid, in my personal opinion. I thought the Tristana game he played well. Then he played the Azir game even better into Tristana, gapping Nuke. I thought that in Game 5, Humanoid came through in a big way. Game 1 on the Jace, like I said, I thought more of that was Adam than anything else. And honestly, the bot lane of BDS. So, in my opinion, I thought Humanoid was the better of the two, and it's honestly, part of me wants to make him MVP. I think that if I take all 5 games into account, Humanoid has a good case because he did so well. Bot lane, look, I thought Trimby played excellent on the Nautilus. There were moments where he went in and died, which is prototypical of a Nautilus, but I thought his hooks were really good. I thought his ulti timings were spot on, and I think there could be a case for Trimby being MVP. I thought he was very, very good. Even in Game 5, he and Noah doing some serious work. Noah did end up dealing the most damage in the team fight that decided Game 5. Not in terms of Fnatic were ahead and then they won off of that fight. I'm talking when the game was still close and it was anybody's series, and Noah leads the way on the Xayah in damage in that fight. And in my personal opinion, that is an idea of how much impact he had. So I think you can make a case for Noah as well. So that's why I really haven't picked an MVP for this one yet. I think I should just default to humanoid, but I think there's a case to be made for Noah, Trimby, and even Razork, because that steal got them game 3, and that was huge. And the Karthus also was something to acknowledge. BDS, Crowny on the Kog'Maw in game 1 looked very good. I thought he had some really nice moments on the Ezreal when he played it, but at the same time, just not enough. Just not enough. And against a team that had to sub out their top laner, I mean, it went to 5 games. It was pretty close. Sneak peek for tomorrow: Mad Lions G2. Mad Lions 4-5, G2 8-1. The only loss G2 had during summer regular season was to Mad Lions. Karzi 9-5-10, 46% of damage in the win. Hansama 8-4-4, 37% of damage in the loss. You may say to yourself, why aren't you, doing the breakdown or whatever? These teams have only played once in the summer split. Throughout the year, they've played 16 times, I think, and G2 have won 11 of them. I think that is what I saw. So, that's a thing, right? The last best of 5 they played, I think, did Mad Lions win? G2 win? No, the last best of 5 G2 won at MSI. That's the last best of 5 they played. So, yeah, G2 11-5. I think that there's a deal here. Luckily for the LEC fans, because these two are in the bottom part of the bracket. Mad Lions are not the team that can be knocked out of Worlds by the LCS once more. So there is that solace to take. And that's it for the roundup. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube supporter. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.